In this Western society, it's very hard to feel ourselves as vitally alive, but you are very much so alive. And that to me makes it hard for things to be boring. Um, so when people tell me that numerology is boring or coding is boring, I just don't get that. I don't understand. Um, how could anything be boring? How could connecting to people and having a conversation be boring? How could talking to somebody about anything when you have a finite number of years that you're going to be alive be boring? Just from my perspective, I've always found it crazy that anybody could think anything could cause boredom other than sitting in a room and doing absolutely nothing. That's the only thing to me that could cause boredom. Other than that, a computer that's on and has the internet and information, the relaying of that information, to me, it's just very hard for it to all be boring because it's all happening in front of so you're not looking at it hard enough if it's boring to you. There's not enough vitality in what you're looking at. You're not pumping enough spirit and life into the visuals you're taking in. Everything is drab to you. Everything is played out, right? You've seen it all, but you haven't seen it all, right? I see new things every single day and have to mark and share those things. This process alone in itself, there's no way it could be uninteresting. Because it's this live spirit who's taken over this body, who commands and operates this computer to share his ideas. There's no way. Find me the boredom in that. I had somebody tell me once, not everybody likes chocolate cake. And I thought about that for a minute, and yeah, that's true, right? Not everybody likes chocolate cake. And if you get the reference I'm making here, it's saying not everybody likes what you like. Not everybody's interested in what you're interested in. And that's fine. My problem is when you take a slice of chocolate cake today and you take one tomorrow and you take one the next day and you take one the next day and then you tell people about how much you don't like chocolate cake. Yet, there you go getting another slice of chocolate cake. So what am I supposed to believe at that point? Am I supposed to believe you don't like chocolate cake because you're telling me you don't like chocolate cake? Although I see your greedy ass going to grab another slice of that chocolate cake. Right? I see you. So are you going to tell me you don't like chocolate cake after grabbing it day after day after day after day after day? Right? Say that enough until it gets annoying. Say it repetitively until it gets annoying in your head. Day after day after day. Right? And then telling me what you don't like about chocolate cake while you're digging into it. Right? You've got a psychological problem at that point. Right? That you need to reason with. And I can't help you there. Right? For me, I'm going to distance myself away from things I don't like. You see, people have this obsession with consistency. Where my whole thing is, man, you're in love with boredom if you like consistency. Because the most boring thing to me on this planet is a consistent, nonstop, the same old thing over and over and over and over again. This is why, to many people, my personality seems segmented because they have to word it in any negative sort of way they can. I just see it as I blend a lot of great sides of people's personality to generate my own. Right? That's the way I see it, right? That I'm a creative collaboration of a lot of different individuals in my mind. and I use that as sort of a soup to create the person that I am, right? A lot of people see that and they go, that guy's inconsistent. I don't know what he's like. What are you like? We want to pin you down. You know. So then they can talk about whatever personality disorder disease they think I have or whatever. No, I just have a fear of that boring ass consistency. People say stuff like the numerology work is boring. It's not boring. It's not boring. This is the most exciting thing in the world, especially to me. And if it's boring to you, then please stop grabbing that piece of chocolate cake you don't like day after day after day after day. You understand? You understand how this is all molding together? Don't grab that piece of chocolate cake you don't like again and tell me you don't like it if you don't like it. There's other things to eat in the world. But it's just, to me, how could you tell me that numerology isn't? It's the most interesting discipline I've ever studied in my life, period. There is nothing that has been more interesting, not even music. There's nothing that has been more interesting than studying these numbers. So to call it boring, it's just like, Masonic shill. Do we have a Masonic shill in the house? You're a shill. You're a paid shill who's being paid to keep his oath and to keep his secret. Right? And if you don't keep your secret, that's your life. And I understand that.